dance fitness instructor. I do lots of movement pieces. I also teach a package called Global Dance, which is taking people all around the world through music, movement and cultural education. I facilitated 2 different workshops, 2 fantastic workshops where we danced all around the world. We went to the Caribbean, we went to West Africa, we went to the Punjab and India, where we danced to Bhangra, Samba, soca music, etc., etc. So I facilitated a few workshops where I taught some very, very basic moves for all abilities that everybody could get hold of. And then basically we had the most amazing time singing, dancing, togetherness, and just having a really good time.
I remember seeing it all in the workshop, but today's celebration event, it just really went up to the next level, didn't it? They were all singing with you and dancing. It's the young people loved it.
Yeah, I mean, today's just been another level, really.
I can see the expression on your face as well.
Honestly, I'm absolutely buzzing. I think this feeling of what's happened here today is going to last with me a long time. And it's all the gorgeous, gushy feelings. You know, I've got the happiness going on. I feel exhilarated. My heart's warmed. But then there's also the emotional side as well. You know, when you're seeing young people just living best lives, fulfilling potential, and to be here and witness that. I mean, my goodness. You know, that's
very
big.
special. It's very special. Yeah.
I think one of the special things about this project is just how there was something for every single human in this room. So, I mean, I deliver the dance element, but there's also been the singing, there's been the drama workshops as well. I believe there's been some drumming.
Yep.
But what's happened is it's just people power, isn't it? You know, all of those things connect humans together on a level that's just explosive. One of my biggest takeaways, I think, is just how every single young person is engaged on some level. Now, whether that's in my workshop in particular, whether that's doing step by step, following beat by beat what I've been doing, or the music just lands on them and it penetrates in a way where it just takes them off to a beautiful place and they can express themselves however they want to, how creative they want to. And that's one thing that I really love about this project. So it makes sure that there's an invite for everybody to this party. And when we're all invited, it's big, it's huge.
Lovely. And I gather that you took part in the training with BU Day as well. That we were all in, weren't we, as practitioners a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Any big takeaway from that one as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So the training with BU Day was it was so essential. It's kind of stuff that you think you know already, but if somebody was to ask you, or if you were put into that context, you might kind of struggle to pull all of it out. So it was really essential reinforcement.
Yeah,
I think.
I thought so too.
Yes, yeah. But one of the biggest takeaways for me, it's something I actually keep thinking about, is the medical model of disability and the social model of disability. And that's something that's really resonated with me, and how it's time to start rethinking how we think and how we treat each other and how we love each other in society.
And I was in that same training with you, and I've been flipping that when I notice somebody's attitude towards a group of people or another creative practitioner without laying any blame or shame on them.
Yeah.
I'll flip it and we'll turn it into the social model of disability as well, and of ability. So,
yeah, absolutely.
That training went deep with me as well. But thank you so much for being a part of this.
My name is Tina Carter, and I'm a creative practitioner doing dance, drama, music, any of the performing arts.
And what's been your role in this project?
So I was invited to lead a drama workshop for Montyfest.
What stood out in particular working with this group as well, with this fantastic group of young people that we've celebrated with today?
They're just, what a lovely, lovely group. I've just spent the afternoon with a lovely lady called Jessica, who's never met me before in my life, and she's made me feel incredibly welcomed and cared for me and with kindness. In the drama workshop, it was such a diverse range of people. We're getting stuck in, or in their own way. I think that was the thing. Everyone was able to access what we were playing with, what we were toying with on their own level, which was gorgeous. So it was lovely for confidence building, for maybe doing things that were a little bit outside their comfort zone, and just playing and exploring and letting go and forgetting about real life and using imagination and tapping into creativity. Just really lovely and fun.
Beautiful. And I noticed they were playing and in their own flow while you were doing your activity with them today. It's lovely to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Just that sort of sense of, I suppose, now that the project is concluded, we know what Monty Fest is, which was lovely because the drum workshop was really early. So a large part of our workshop was exploring what's their perception of what a festival could be. And they've gone on this lovely journey over the last 4 weeks to kind of explore that it's more than, just being in a field and camping. It's like it's all the other sensory or the other artistic, experiential elements of it, including fantastic music and singing and joy and celebration.
Yeah,
cultural diversity. So
definitely, there was definite joy in the room. Thank you so much, Tina.
Thank you.
My name's Ricky Thomas Martinez, and I'm a musician.
Wonderful, thank you. And what was your role in this project?
I've been doing songwriting with the group, and we've written an amazing song all about Monty Hines standing strong.
You could play a quick version of it for us now.
So what we've done with the song is that we decided to do something that was about feelings, and so we had something that was like this. So it was quite happy. I feel happy. I feel sad. Okay, so we had that, and then we had this really great chorus that went, Monty, mighty Monty standing strong, we are all together. Mighty Monty standing strong, we are all together.
What a chorus!
Yes, brilliant chorus.
Yeah. It was beautiful to see everyone perform that piece as well.
Great, yeah.
Like co-created piece of music to end the festival with Monty Fest.
Monty Fest,
Lovely. Are there any key magical moments that you take away from these sessions?
I think it's just the individual moments that connecting with music, with people, and just seeing people come up with great ideas, and putting them into something that's a shared piece, so that we've all got our little part that we've put into it, and it's a real sense of ownership and a sense of happiness and a sense of fun. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
Thank you so much for being a part of this. You really did bring the magic today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm Anna Wheelhouse. I work as a community artist in Nottingham and nationally. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. And you actually work at Monty Hines
I work
Centre.
at Monty Hines, yeah. So I've been here now for 2 years, but I came here for the first time about 13 years ago, and I worked here as a freelance workshop leader, and then they drew me in because I love working with the young people. So I've been here for 2 years solid now, so I work as the art lead.
Wonderful. And it was amazing to find you in here as well, and you were just the perfect fit to run the session. So do you want to tell us a bit about the sessions that you ran?
So we did a session, I like to use recycled materials to do artwork. So I had a lovely lady from QMC donate me lots of plastic jugs. So we decided, what can we do with these jugs? And we had a brainstorming session with my helpers, and we decided we were going to make something that we could carry. So we used lots of tissue paper and things like that was still see-through, that's sort of translucency. And the idea was that we'd hang them on a stick and have them as a lantern parade. And taking back from days of being at festivals myself, we were looking at things. I was showing them photos of like Glastonbury photos that I've been to, of the flags and the banners, as you're walking into a festival, that feeling of like entering the festival and they're all blowing in the wind. So we decided, that's how we came across with Monty Fest. We decided we had 2 banners which we'd put up, and one was Fest and the other one we were going through lots of different words, and they were just like Monty.
It makes
Monty
sense.
Fest. So
and they're the 2 banners hanging at the door.
They are. So as you come in, that's the first thing you're greeted with, bunting and banners, which is just like a festival, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then with that, we also made a large backdrop from an old army tent, which they all got really, really stuck into. They wanted to go for kind of flower power type vibes and pretty and colourful. And actually every single person within the group got involved in that. And quite often when I do art on a Tuesday, that doesn't happen. So it was really lovely to see them all engaging. And those that were more arty were helping the ones who weren't, because they all knew that we were doing this for a purpose, that we were putting it into something to create something with an end result, which I think helped them to get stuck in. So,
They did a great
teamwork.
job. Yeah, it's superb. And they did a great job. And saw it hanging at the back of the stage there.
Yeah.
Beautiful with all the flowers.
Yeah, so we made paper flowers as well, and that's an activity we've done before. But I think it really gives them some creativity, because you can pick lots of different tissue paper colours, and then you can sort of shape the flowers in different ways. So you can have one that's like a carnation, and we've got these huge. I mean, they're huge. They're like bigger than our heads. They make great hats, by the way. But yeah, we made some lovely flowers, and that was because it's a lot of folding work. It's a lot of hand-eye coordination and things like that. People who were more physically able were helping those who weren't, and so they worked in small teams to make the flowers, which was really nice, because you could really see them kind of drawing on their skills and then helping those who struggled with certain things and not others. So it was really good. I thought it was a really nice way for them to do teamwork, really. Yeah.
Thanks, Emma. And then through this project, we also developed the skills of 3 future leaders we identified.
Certainly did.
Yeah. Is there any way you can identify the impact it's had? Is there anything that they've been able to do since ending the project from starting?
One of the young people, Ryan, is quite a quiet young person, but I always see him in any art activity. He really engages with it, and he will be quite meticulous with what he's doing. But because he's quiet, he often gets overlooked with asking to do responsibility things. Holly, another one of our girls, she's really, she loves being in charge and having responsibility. So she was an obvious choice, but I wanted Ryan to kind of have that experience as well, and he did so well. Like their clean up and the way that they dealt with, I'd leave them for a bit for them to lead, and they had to lead on their own, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. And Gemma is my number one artist anyway in Monty's. Anything to do with glitter or painting, Gemma is there, and she's very, she just loves it. She always comes up with something more creative. So the 3 of them have all got very different skills and very different abilities, and they all absolutely smashed it. They were absolutely wonderful. And I actually feel in the sessions that we've had since we've had our art sessions, they've kind of taken on a bit more of a responsible role. So you can see that it's increased their confidence, and especially Ryan. Holly's a very confident young person anyway, but you can see that with her, it's a role that she sits in quite comfortably. Gemma and Ryan, I think it kind of gave them that little push they needed to want to be more in the forefront of the activity, which is really great.
Yes, the impact was massive. So thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
taking
Thank you,
part.
Preston.
Yeah, thanks for your expertise.
No problem. Thank you.